Well, um, my father was a very religious person, very religious man. He read his Bible every night, and every night he would read his Bible right next to his nightstand. This guy Eric Van Daniken came out with this book, Chariots of the Gods,
Yeah,
in the
read
late
it.
'60s, early '70s, somewhere in there. And my father bought the first copies, and he read that as religiously as he did the Bible. And he had his Bible here, and he had Chariots of the Gods right next to it. And he
You
would
know
read
why?
me excerpts of Chariots of the Gods, and he was always perplexed as to this doesn't make any sense. What? Why are the pyramids like this? And why? Look at the statues.
Right.
Look at the cut of this stone. This 10,000-ton stone is perfectly cut and 10 stories up in the air. How did we get it up there? He was so fascinated by all of this information that he could not explain. So
Yeah,
they
I mean,
exist.
yeah, they exist. Uh, y- so I'm a 7-day Adventist, and I
Yeah,
read my Bible and I pray twice a day. And I believe it's both. I believe that God created
could
man
be.
in his image. And I think God created other beings, but the thing of it is, God created man in his image. We were meant to rule over the angels, but we sinned, and all of that got thrown out the window. So I believe that some of the stuff we're seeing are angels, and I believe that, God made other beings, and maybe those beings sinned like we did.
Why not?
And
Why
those
not? Why
beings,
couldn't we make other beings? What
and
was to
those
stop
beings,
us?
right? And those beings had different stars that gave them different elements.
And
While
and
we float,
if God wants to tell us that He
uh-huh.
created another being, it's up to Him to tell us.
And
You
maybe
know,
for those and maybe for those beings with different elements, they can, hover in the sky and fly around at light speed. And us, it's different because of the sun that we have.